We live, baby. We live. We live. We alive. Yes, Lord, we alive. Got a great topic today. Got a great topic for today. Amazing topic. Can't wait for this one. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. We are live, baby. We are live. If y'all want to share the stream, you can share the stream. Share it on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you at. Share it. Please share the stream. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be off the chain. It's going to be off the chain today. I'm just very excited. I'm happy to be on live. I haven't been on live in a long time. It's my first time being on live on YouTube, but I've been on live in other areas and other spaces. But this is amazing. This is an amazing topic. Man, this is woo! Can't wait. Can't wait. How y'all feeling today, man? How's everybody feeling today? Pray that your day is blessed. Pray that your day is going well. I pray that your day is going amazing. Even if it hasn't been going amazing, I know the rest of your day is going to be good. The rest of your day is going to be great. So don't worry about if it didn't go great in the beginning of the day. Guess what? You got more time left to make sure that it goes great. Whew. Can't wait, man. This is amazing. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Man, it is Wednesday, April the 10th. This is a great day. April 10th is a great day. It is a great day. As y'all come on in, y'all can say what you want to say as y'all come on in. Say whatever you want to say. It is a great day. It is a great day. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, man. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Malik Woody. I'm from Pikesville, Maryland. I currently reside 1339 Sutherland Road, 21208. That's my zip code. I went to Mount St. Joseph High School. I was a graduate 2015. I was an MIA champion. I was a coach on the wrestling team, and I currently help out recruiting at St. Joe. So for the football team, which is kind of ironic and crazy. But anyway, today we're going to talk about how Maryland can elevate, how the state of Maryland, in terms of high school football, can elevate. That is a major, I feel like that is a major topic. That is a major topic. How can the state of Maryland elevate in terms of high school football? I know it was discussed a little bit last year, but this year, man, this is a big year. This is a big year for us. This is a huge year for the state. Big year. Great things are going to happen. Great opportunities on the horizon. For all the schools, great opportunities on the horizon. And we got to make sure that we are doing our part to make sure we are elevating all of our programs. All the programs must elevate, whether it's private school, public school, wherever school it is, we all have to elevate. We have to take that next step. It's time for us to take that next step, that next level. It's all about getting to that next level. A good friend of mine, Coach King, Monday, he's always talks about the next level, getting to that next level. So it's all about taking that next step and that next level. So this is going to be a great topic. I can't wait. We're about to get started. Thank you for the day. Thank you for the sun that is out. Yes, thank you for the sun that is out. Amazing. This is just amazing. This is incredible. Feels good to be online. It feels good to be online. Feels good to be able to connect with people. We're about to get on started, man. This is going to be something great. You guys do not want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. You do not want to miss this. This is going to be off the chain. It's going to be off the chain. It's going to be some topics we're going to discuss that probably have been discussed, but not in depth. A lot of times we discuss certain things, but we don't do it in depth. We just loosely say terms, and that's the end all be all. When we loosely say terms, that's the end all be all. So we're ready to get started. Thank you for joining us. Those of you who are here, even if I don't have any joiners, it's okay. Thank you for joining us. Those who are here, thank you. Appreciate you. I love you. I want to make sure that you feel loved when you come in this chat room. You can type whatever you want in the chat room. Make sure that it's appropriate. But I want to make sure that everyone who is in here is loved and they are appreciated. And their words are appreciated and their words are valued. That's the biggest key, is making sure that your words are valued and what you say have value to it. So me, as the moderator, I want to make sure that you get your points across. And you can say whatever you want to say. If you feel some type of way, what's going on, Tyler? How's it feel? How's it going? Brother Tyler in the building. We got Brother Tyler in the building. How's it feeling? Got a great topic today. Great topic. How can the Maryland high school football programs elevate? How can we continue to elevate? Man, this is major right here. Major. Because we need to elevate. We as a state need to elevate. We have to get on the level of the Californias, the Floridas, the Texas. We have to elevate. We have to elevate. As a state, we have to elevate. And that's all programs. I don't care whether you're private school. I don't care whether you're public school. Doesn't matter. We have to elevate. It's great. So we're going to get into point number one very quickly, very shortly, because I know I don't waste no time. I want to get into this. This is something that's dear to my heart. I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to get it. If you're in this live stream, share this live stream with any football player. Share this live stream with every football player that you know. Every coach that you know. Share this live stream. I want every coach to be in here. We need it. We need it for the community. We need this for the community. This is for the community right here. As y'all start to come on in, just say what you gotta say. Oh, it's all right. It's for the community. This is for the community. We are here to elevate the community. Yes, Lord. We are about to get started. Can't wait for this. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. We're going to get to point number one real shortly, real quick. This is going to be something special. Something special. All right. Time to get started. Well, number one, I believe that the state of Maryland can be great, can be the best. I believe that. In all athletics, especially in the sport of football. I believe that we are one of the best states in terms of sport of football, but I also believe that there are things that we need to improve upon as a state. Overall, as a state, there are some things that we have to improve on, that we have to get better at. And one of the biggest things we have to improve upon is improving our level of competition and the teams we play against on a yearly basis. Now, I know public school, they only can play against certain teams. I understand that. They got that MPSSA. We understand that. But still, even your first game shouldn't be against a team that you know you can beat. I feel like that first game should be against a team that's either been in the state finals. They were a champion. They won the state title, whether it's in the state of Maryland, whether it's outside the state of Maryland. You got the surrounding areas. You got Virginia. You got Pennsylvania. You got New Jersey. You got Ohio. You got Delaware. You got all of these great programs and teams outside the state that want to play against our best teams. You got coaches in Virginia expressing they want to play against the top teams in Maryland. I believe that we should play against the top teams in Virginia. I believe that. I firmly believe that. As a state, I believe that we have to step outside of our comfort zone if we want to continue to elevate. Got to step outside. Can't be afraid of competition. That's how you get better. That's how you get better as coaches. That's how you get better as players. That's how you bring more eyes to your program. People don't understand, like, when you play against the best, that means there's more eyes to your program. That means your kids, your athletes, they get more eyes looked on them. More college scouts come to your games. That's what we want. We want the top college scouts coming to our games. We want to market our talent. That's how you market your talent. Playing against the best, that's how you get your talent out there. And that's how your talent can get the proper marketing so they can get accepted into these top level schools that they want to go to. Now, obviously, there's other factors in terms of GPA and grades and, having good behavior and make sure you're putting positive things on your social media pages. We understand that. But again, you can't run away from competition. Dad always told me this as a young kid. Never run away from competition. Never run away from the best. If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best if you want to be the best. I'm going to read it again. If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best if you want to be the best. If you want to consider yourself as the best, not just talk about, but in the state, you have to compete against the best in the state. So this doesn't just go against the out of state, playing against the out of state. I'm talking about in-state teams. We got elite level public school teams that should be playing against each other every year. Dunbar and Fort Hill can play in the beginning of August. Dunbar and Fort Hill in the beginning of August. In the beginning of August, Dunbar and Fort Hill. The the best team, and got the best team 1A, 2A, and you got the best team in 1A. Two best teams. Right there. Reason why I respect Fort Hill, because they scrimmage St. Francis every single preseason. Every year I see them scrimmaging St. Francis. Every year. Every year Fort Hill scrimmaging St. Francis. Every year. That's why they're getting better. That's why they're improving. That's why they're winning championships every single year. So every time you see them, they're in the state finals, dominating, putting on dominant performances. They're not afraid to challenge against the best. They're not afraid. They're not running from no competition. You can't run from competition and expect to be the best. You can't do it. There's no way that you're going to be the best if you continue to run from competition. No way. There's no way that you can even call yourself the best if you're running from competition. No way. And you got some coaches saying, well, my kid's better than this kid. Well, your kid's not playing as the best. How is he the best? Putting up all these numbers. Yeah, that's good. He's putting up crazy numbers. We understand putting up crazy numbers. That's good. If you put up crazy numbers. I don't mind you putting up crazy numbers. So all I do is put up crazy numbers. Can you do that against an elite team? Can you put up those crazy same numbers against an elite team? That's the question. That's the big question right there. Can you put up those same numbers against 4-star, 5-star athlete? That's the big question. Not can you put it up against some scrub or somebody that can't cover or they can't tackle or they can't do it. No, can you put up those numbers against elite players? Good on good. That's how you test yourself and measure yourself. Good on good. That's how you test yourself and measure yourself. Yes. Test yourself and measure yourself. Because you have to test yourself in order to be great. There are always going to be trials and tests that you have to go through in order to achieve greatness. Always. Always. But yes, I do. Yes. Top teams should play against the top teams, whether it's in state, whether it's out of state. We got to find a way to make that happen. I was coming in freshman year. They had a classic called the I-95 Classic. We had top teams from Maryland going against top teams from whether it was Virginia, whether it was the DMV, whatever. That's what you had. This is my freshman year. Yeoman was one of the top teams during the time. They were going against Oscar Smith. Oscar Smith is religiously one of the best teams in Virginia. They've been the best team in Virginia since I've been in high school. Maybe even before I was in high school. Now you got teams like Marion, you got Fulmus, you got Freedom High School, you got Stonebridge, you got South County, you got Battlefield, you got Highland Springs, all those elite level VA teams. And they have expressed that they want to play against the best in our state. Their coaches have expressed that religiously. They have religiously expressed that. We got to get out of this mentality, this ideology mentality. Let's just keep playing against the same. No, we can't keep playing against the same teams all the time. We can't keep doing that. We got to step outside of our comfort zone. We got to step outside the comfort zone. We want to be great. We got to step outside. Can't stay inside. Got to step outside of our comfort zone. Stepping outside leads you to new possibilities and new opportunities. So don't be afraid to step outside. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. It's not the time to be scared, man. This is the time to step up and go be great. Yeah, I do agree that I believe that this is the time when we have to be great. You have to walk into our greatness, and we have to take that next level step. I firmly believe that we should play against the best. We should. We should want to play against the best. We should want to compete against the best. We should want to challenge ourselves. Whether it's out of state or in state. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. The top public school should play against the top private. I believe in that. I believe that. Top public schools playing against top private schools must be a priority. That must be a priority. That must be a big, huge priority. Top private schools against top public schools must be a priority. We want to see St. Francis going against St. John. We want to see that. We want to see that. Everybody wants to see that. We want to see SFA versus Good Counsel. You want to see, Milford, St. Joe, Franklin, Calvert Hall. That's good. We can get possibly an Owens Mill versus the Boys Lab, or a Merville versus a BL, something like that. That's a pretty good matchup. To me, that's a good even matchup. That's two evenly matched teams. Now I'm going to correct myself what I said a little bit earlier. St. Francis, St. John, that's a private versus private school matchup. It's a private versus private school matchup. But it's the best against the best. And that's what we want to see. It's the best against the best, and that's what we want to see. You know why we want to see? We want to see it because it's good on good. It's great on great. It's elite on elite. And we're bringing the state together. We're bringing the state together. That's the key. All of us working together to become great. We have to work together. We can't have a separate ideology. We have to work together. If you want to be great, you have to work together. You must work together if you want to be great. You must. Have to. Playing against each other is working together. Playing against the best that the state has to offer is working together. So we have to make sure, we have to grow. We have to grow as a state. We have to continue to grow. We can't stay stagnant and we can't move backwards. We have to continue to move forward. Continue to move forward. And moving forward will lead you to victory. Because at some point along the way, you're going to succeed if you continue to move forward. If you don't move forward, you're not going to succeed. Simple as that. You stay stagnant, man, you're going to be stuck in the same old ideology that you've been for the last however years. So yes, we have to start playing as the best competition, whether that's in the state of Maryland, whether that's out of state and the surrounding areas. Now, I know I said VA teams have expressed, they're probably other schools that probably expressed to play the best Maryland town. You got schools in New Jersey, Bergen Catholics, St. Joe Regionals, Don Bosco's, you got your Don Bosco's, St. Peter's Prep. You got the Petty School, that's a prep school. It's a lot of great teams surrounding areas. A lot of great teams. You got the PAs with the Pine Richlands and the Bishop McDevitt's, St. Joseph Preps. There's a lot of great teams in the surrounding areas. If you go down West Virginia with, Parkersburg and and Huntington and all that, it's a lot of great teams. A lot of great teams. A lot of great teams. We can go to Ohio, St. Ignatius and St. Edwards, Inclusive, Archbishop Moeller. There's great teams in surrounding areas that would love to play against some of our great teams. But we have to step outside of our comfort zone. We can't stay where we're at just thinking that everything's just going to get better. It doesn't work that way. We have to step outside of our comfort zone. And we can't be afraid to fail. Sometimes when you play against a really elite team, sometimes you will fail. Sometimes it's not like you're going to win all the time. No, you're not going to win all the time. But it's about getting better and improving. If that means you got to make upgrades from the coach, well, you got to make upgrades. That means that you have a lack of depth in certain areas, well, then you have to get better in those areas. Whether it's in the trenches, whether it's receivers, whether it's corners, whether it's linebackers, whatever that is. Whatever that is, you have to elevate in those areas. And in order to do that, you have to challenge yourself against the best. And we particularly public schools. We have to challenge yourselves. If you believe that you're the best team, you're the number one team in the state, you should want to play against the top private schools. If you truly believe that. If you truly believe that you're the best public school in the state, you should want to play against the top private schools. Your first game of the year should be against an elite team. That should be your first game of the year. As a public school, your first game of the year should be against an elite team if you are an elite public school in terms of the sport of football. That's what it should be. Nothing less. It should be an elite team. First game of the year, maybe 2 games of the year should be against elite teams. Whether they're private school teams or whether they're other public school teams that are in different divisions. Doesn't matter. It should be elite. The reason why it should be elite because you want to be elite. For you to become an elite program, you got to challenge yourself against elite teams. In order for that to happen. You have to continuously challenge yourself. Each and every year, continuously challenge yourself. Continuously. And when you do that, that's when you'll become great. Because eventually what's going to happen is you're going to learn. I say, you go against, let's say you play good counsel. Public school, you go against good counsel. Let's say you lose a score of 30 to 14, something like that. So you lose 30 to 14. You be like, oh man, I lost. And you should take it as like, yeah, I lost, but next year we're going to get better. The next time we play, we're going to get better. And we're going to start closing the gaps. And then when you take that approach of getting better and start closing the gaps, then what eventually will happen is you'll eventually beat that team. You'll eventually beat that type of team. Eventually. That's what eventually will happen. But you have to be willing to sacrifice and be willing to understand that there are some gaps that we got to close. There's some areas that we have to get better at. There's some areas that we must improve on if we truly want to be great and want to be successful. Because a game like that is going to help you throughout the regular season and during the playoffs. It's going to help you. Playing against a team like that's going to help you. It's going to get you geared up for the regular season. It's going to get you geared up for in-conference competition. It's going to get you geared up. Get you geared up for the playoffs. As we see in these playoffs, anything can happen. Anybody can get knocked off. Miss Orchard got knocked off last year. They were one of the best teams in the state. They got knocked off. Brownneck ended up making the state finals. That was 4A. Brownneck, 4A state finals. Brownneck and Wise ended up winning the state championship. Delon Parrish, one of the great coaches in the DMV area. Elite. It's been elite. Ever since he stepped on foot in Wise High School, he's been elite. Ever since. Turned that program into a powerhouse. Salute to Coach Delon Parrish, one of the best in the DMV. Now he's going to be heading over to Westlake High School. I know he's going to do great things at Westlake High School. And turn that program into a powerhouse. That's what he does. He transforms programs and turns them into powerhouse. That's what he does. That's what he's good at doing. I believe Wise is going to be okay. But again, this previous year just shows you that you have to be prepared. It also shows that the preseason games matter. The first 2 weeks, they matter. Who you play in the first 2 weeks does matter. It does matter. It matters. Who you play in the first 2 weeks. So if you're going out there playing against a team that you know you can beat, you know you're going to beat down, it's not really going to help you. It actually might hurt you. It may hurt you in the long run because you're not going through any struggle. You're not going through any trial. You're not going through any tests. You're not going through no adversity. Adversity builds character. Adversity breeds toughness. That's the thing I like about adversity. Because in order to be great, you have to go through some type of adverse situation. Everything's not going to be smooth sailing. Look at a team like Milford Mill last year. Milford Mill went through adversity in the beginning of the year when they won against Oakdale. Oakdale was returning 2A state champions. They went through adversity during that game. They went through some adversity. They went through some adversity during that last year. They went through adversity. Yes, they end up with a winning record, but they also went through adversity. Oakdale and Stephen Decatur. Stephen Decatur ended up winning the state title. They were the state champs. Stephen Decatur was state champs. So they basically went up against two of the best teams in the state. Two of the best teams in the state. That program deserves a lot of respect and credit for what they have built. Milford was built into a great program. Built. Built from the ground up. Built from the ground up. Built. I respect that because they had to grind their way to become. They had to grind their way to eventually becoming a champion. They had to work their way. It wasn't easy for them. And now they're starting to level up their competition, as I see. Starting to level up. I like the fact they're playing against Oakdale. Was it second game of the season? Yeah, you should. They should do that. I like the fact that they're doing that. That's competition. That's going against one of the best. Oakdale won 2 state championships. They went back to back. They're back to back state champions. Looking for their 3rd title. Even though Milford came up short last year, I believe Milford's gonna win the state title this year. I believe that they're gonna go to the state championship this year and win it because they got all the pieces to do it. Shout out to Coach Reggie White, one of the best coaches in the county. There's tremendous respect for what he has done over these years. Tremendous respect. And we need to start saluting the coaches who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is elevating these kids on the football field and the classroom. So salute to Reggie White, man. Salute to Coach Reggie. Doing a great job. Keep doing a good job. But again, we have to make sure that if you're the best team, you must play against the best competition, whether that's in-state or the surrounding areas. And I believe the students and the fans have to demand that. The students and the fans, you have to demand that too, and the alumni. Can't let these programs off the hook talking about we gonna play it. No, you got it. No. You gotta make sure that your school is playing against the best. That your school is stepping outside their comfort zone and challenging the best of the best. Whether it's in-state or out-of-state. That's point number 1. Challenging against the best competition, playing against the best teams, in-state or out-of-state, surrounding areas. But number 2, and this is probably an interesting one, but at least it's important. I think all schools should allow former alumni who were elite players. That means they were elite. They were the best of the best when they were at that school. They should get head coaching opportunities. They should get associate head coaching opportunities. And they should get coordinator jobs. Regardless whether they have a teaching degree or not. Doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. Whether they got a teaching degree or not. Shouldn't matter. The elite alumni at some of these programs deserve the opportunity to be a head coach at some of these schools. Just imagine how great some of these schools would be if the administrations would allow some of their former elite alumni to take over the program. Just imagine how great some of these schools would be. Just imagine. Just imagine if Cyrus Jones and Darius James were the head coaches at Gilman. Look how great Gilman would be. Gilman right now, they're kind of in the struggle. To me, they're in the struggle. To me, they're in the struggle right now. They don't know what they don't know what they want to be. Yes, they got funding. They got a lot of funding money, and I know that. They got new gym. Gym is nice, by the way. They got a nice gym, by the way. But still, I believe that your alumni deserve to have opportunities to coach. The alumni want to coach. They want to get back to their program, especially if they see their program falling off or not living up to the standards that they were playing at. And I remember Gilman, it was a standard. There was a standard at Gilman. There was a standard at Gilman. There was a standard. Coach Posey had a standard. He had a standard there. It was built on winning and success. That's what it was built on. They played hard every single game. They played hard. They gave it their best every single game, no matter who they went up against. No matter the talent level they had, didn't matter. They believed that they can win. They believed that they were the best team. They went out and played like they were the best team. But now that standard, it's not there like it should be. It's not there like it should be. Like you see Gilman now, and people look at Gilman now, they be like, man, that's an easy game. They look at Gilman now like, man, that's an easy game. It's like, oh yeah, I remember before Gilman your schedule, he was like, I don't know, man. I don't know, it's a tough game right there. Some teams like, well, let's just get ready to get blown out. There were some teams that thought that way. There were some teams that feared Gilman. People remember, Gilman used to be feared as a team. They used to be feared as a team. I mean, they were feared as a team. There were some teams and coaches that were scared of them. Especially as the talent got better. They were feared. Now I don't see that same fear anymore. And, eventually they'll get back to it, but this is why I say, like, these programs must allow. These programs must allow your former alumni to get opportunities to be head coaches at their respective schools. They must allow that. I believe that is the essence and the beauty of your alumni, is giving back. It doesn't always have to be financial all the time. We think giving back always has to be financial. I mean, if you got it like that, yeah, give back financially if you got it like that. But if you don't have it like that, then there's other ways to give back. I just believe that these schools need to look into giving their elite alumni opportunities to coach. Whether it's head coach in varsity, whether it's head coach in JV, the associate head coach, defensive coordinator, room coordinator, whatever that is. I mean, they deserve that opportunity. I believe they deserve that opportunity. And it shouldn't be just, well, he has to have a teaching degree. Well, it shouldn't just be the fact he has a teaching degree. There's some people that don't want to teach. Some people just don't have the patience to teach kids, especially in the classroom setting. They might have the patience to teach on the field or in a practice setting. But in the classroom setting, everybody's not really fit to be, academia teacher. Could be due to their personality. Could be due to the fact that they may not be their goals. Because everybody's goals are different. Everybody's goals are different. Everybody's ways of thinking are different. And sometimes those alumni come back with a different perspective that you as an athletic director or that you as a president or the program have probably never considered on. Just think about when Dion went to Jackson State. Think about when Dion went to Jackson State. Think about that. He came in there with a whole new perspective. Blazing new trails and tradition. That was his thing. Blazing new trails and tradition. Smart, tough, fast, physical, and discipline. That's Dion right there. Dion came into Jackson with a whole new vision, with a whole new mindset, a whole new thought process. Now, granted, he was an alumni of the school, but he came there with a new thought process. Because he played in the league. A lot of former alumni played in the league, played in the NFL. They may not play in the NFL, but they might have coached in the NFL. You had some that coached in the NFL. We had some that coached in college, whether it's Division I, whether it's 1AA, FCS. And they bring new perspectives to the table that a lot of these programs have never considered. New ideas, new perspectives, new ways of how to brand and market your program. So yes, we should. Now there's some coaches. Let's say, okay, they didn't coach in college, didn't play in the NFL, but they're just great coaches. They're just great leaders. They just have the innate gift of coaching. They're passionate about the kids. They want to see the kids be successful. They want to see the kids grow. They want to see the kids achieve their dreams or exceed what they did. Or they want them going along the right path. But yet we shun them because they don't have a teaching degree. They don't have a teaching degree. So since they don't have a teaching degree, well, now we don't really want this dude. He don't have a teaching degree. If we bring somebody else in that has a teaching degree, but he doesn't know what he's doing, then we complain why the program's not getting better. We get mad, we get frustrated why the program isn't getting better. Well, you hired that guy. You hired that guy over your alumni. You said that guy can elevate your program. That's what you said. That is what you said. That is what you told everybody. You told the entire administration that this is the guy. This is the dude. This is the guy. This is the guy we want. Then when he doesn't get the job done, then we start complaining. We start getting upset. We start getting mad. Start getting pissed off. Man, why he didn't get it done? Man, I thought this because you looked at the wrong things. It's not always about prestige all the time. I know prestige is big, but it's not always about prestige all the time. There are some guys that are just very good at their profession. They worked hard. They worked their tails off. They learned. They progressed over time. They eventually became great. So it's not always about prestige. Now, there's some guys who got the prestige and can do. Guys that got the prestige and they can coach. They have all the accolades, everything you want. And they're great coaches. Again, you have to give the alumni opportunities to lead your programs. They should be the first ones that you give opportunities to. Because they knew what the program looked like when they played. They knew the standards of the program when they played. They knew the standard. They knew it. They know what the program should look like in terms of practice and how hard they should work. They know all that stuff. Because they were there when the program was successful and when it was winning. They were there when they were going to playoffs every year, making semifinals and state finals. They were there. They know what it looks like. They know how to build an elite program. They know what it looks like because they've seen it up close hand. So yes, this is the reason why the alumni do deserve opportunities to coach at their high schools. This is the reason why. I know we always want to go outside the box and go outside, go for outside coaching, but sometimes it's good to go inside. Sometimes it's good to get an alumni opportunity. Somebody that knows the program. Somebody that understands your program. Somebody that understands what it takes to build a successful program. Because they see it up close. When they were there, they saw it up close. Whether they head, associate, coordinator, doesn't matter. The alumni deserve opportunities. We have to make sure we give our alumni opportunities. I believe a program like Woodlawn High School is going to be great in the future. I do believe they're going to be great in the future. I believe so. I believe they're going to be great in the future. They're going to rebound. They're going to come back. I believe Corey Fuller will be a great head coach for Woodlawn High School. Great. He'll be excellent for Woodlawn High School. If he ever got the opportunity to become the head coach of Woodlawn High School, I believe Woodlawn will be back. Back better than they ever been. I believe they will be in contention for competing for state titles and county championships and regional championships. I believe that. But again, another thing is you have to have the administration that believes in your program. Your administration, your athletic board, your president, they have to believe in your program. They believe that your program is going to be successful. They have to believe that your program is going to be great. That's why it's always important to have great administrators. That's why it's always important to have great administrators. And people backing you. People who support you. Who are going to back you. Who are going to stand with you. The good times and the bad times. Very important. So yeah, alumni do deserve opportunities to get head coaching jobs, associate coordinator, associate coaching jobs, and coordinator jobs. They do deserve that. They deserve it. They've earned the right to have those opportunities. And we must, as administrators, as athletic directors, we must give them those opportunities. Because you don't know what that will do to a program. You don't know how much that would impact the program. If you give one of your elite alumni an opportunity to take over the program. And St. Joe does it all the time in terms of sport wrestling. They always give an alumni an opportunity. It's always an alumni. They never go outside. They never go outside of their alumni in terms of wrestling. They never go outside their alumni. Never. Not one time have I ever seen them go outside their alumni. Every coach they had has either been an alumni of the school or know somebody who was an alumni of the school. They're talking about in terms of sport wrestling. And I believe football should take that same approach. All the programs should take that same approach. Give your alumni the opportunity to take over the program. Yeah, so that's huge. That's big, and that's gonna make a major shift in terms of us getting better as a state in terms of high school football. Bringing our alumni back. It's going to help our programs improve. Bringing our elite alumni back is going to help our programs advance. But we can't put stigmas on them. Can't attach any stigmas on them. We can't say, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this. Then we can't do all that. We got to stop doing all that. Putting on these blockages. We got to stop all that. Can't do all that. Just give them the opportunity. All they want is opportunity. That's all they ask for is opportunity. But to make sure that we're giving them the proper opportunity to come back to their program that they played for so it can help build it into a champion. That's the key. The key is about building it into a champion. Because at the end of the day, you want your program to be successful. In order for your program to be successful, you got to make sure you have the best of the best leading your program. That's number 2, allowing your elite alumni who play for your school, give them opportunities to coach at their school. Give them those opportunities. And it shouldn't matter whether they got a team degree or whether they don't. It shouldn't matter. What that matters is whether they can coach. But the thing that matters to them is coaching, building the young student athletes up, making sure they're doing the right things in the classroom, making sure they're staying out of trouble, keeping them on the right track. All that matters. Really, coaching is teaching, really. If you really look at it, that's a form of teaching. So they're already that's a form of teaching. Coaching is a form of teaching. So essentially, they're teaching. Essentially. That's what they're doing, essentially teaching. That coaching is a form of teaching. That's what that is, teaching. Teaching and mentorship. That's really what coaching is, teaching and mentorship. So I personally believe that they shouldn't have to have a teaching degree in order to be a coach. This is why a lot of good coaches don't get opportunities, because they got their teaching degree stigma. It's a teaching degree stigma. You have to have a teaching degree. You must have a teaching degree. No, you don't necessarily have to have a teaching degree in order to be a great coach. You don't have to have that. There's a lot of great coaches that don't have teaching degrees. They're great. They're just great at what they do. They're just elite at what they do. Now, the third one is a big one. This third point right here is a big one. Branding and marketing your program. That is major. That is huge. I feel like that's big. That's big. Branding and marketing is one of the major keys to success in building a great program. It's one of the major keys is branding and marketing. And making sure, the videos are elite. The videos you post out on your social media pages are up to date, top notch. That gets the young student athlete excited about going to your program. You're able to market your program to audiences. It gets them excited. Because nowadays, they like the shiny stuff. They like stuff that's shiny. They like stuff that's glistening. They like videos that are cool. They like when you put their favorite song on there. They like that type of stuff. That's a part of branding and marketing. You have to be able to market to different audiences too. Got to be able to market to all audiences. So you should get the best of the best videographers at your school, the best of the best. Every school should have the elite of the elite videographers at your school. Every school should have that. Every school, whether it's in the city, whether it's in the county, whether it's private school, DMV, Montgomery County, Howard County, doesn't matter. Every school should have that. Not just, certain schools. Every school should have that. That's going to help grow our product. We are trying to market Maryland high school football. We're trying to grow the product of Maryland high school football. And we're trying to attract people to come watch us. We're trying to attract people to come watch us. Attract. You're saying, well, how do we do that? How do we attract? How do we do that? Some people may say, well, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. It's difficult. It's not as easy as you think. My school's not big enough and all that. It doesn't matter how big your school is. And they got the biggest school, the smallest school. Doesn't matter. If your team is good, they'll come watch your team. If your team is consistently winning, they'll come see your team. Doesn't matter about how big the size of your school is and how many kids you got in it. It doesn't matter. The big thing that matters is the results. That's what matters, the results. That's the thing that matters, is the results. Not about the size, it's about the results. I know there's some schools that are smaller than others. That's okay. Still got to go out there and market your program. Whether it's big or not, whether it's the biggest, whether it's the small, doesn't matter. And that is how we take that step to the next level. Because you have to market your product. They want to know what's good about your product. What about your product is different than somebody else's product? Young student athlete wants to know, why should I come to your school instead of another school? Why should I come here? What's my reasoning for coming here? Why should I take a chance on your coaching staff instead of this other coaching staff? Why? You got to find out what's your why. What is your reasoning why? That's the biggest key, your why. Why are you doing it? That's the biggest key. Because they want to know these things. They want to know, man. Because these kids want to get coached up. They want to get coached by the best. They want to get put in a position when they can have opportunities to go to some of their favorite colleges and universities. They want to be able to go to the league, play Division I college football or FCS Division I. They want to be able to have those opportunities. You as a school, and your school has to do, you as a school, as a program, you have to market that to the best of your ability. You have to bring the best and the best. As photographers, VR, whatever, you have to bring the best and the best to your school. Remember, you were promoting this. Remember, you were promoting your institution. Just like a box promotes fights, the same way. You were promoting your institution. You're promoting your product. You're telling a young kid, this is why you should come to my school, XYZ. Promotion. That's the biggest key, promotion. It's not all schools, but I think some schools can do a better job with promotion and promoting their product and getting their product out there. It's all about promoting your product. Because remember, you're competing against a dozen of other schools. Not just talking about outside the country, we're just talking about in the state. You're competing against a dozen of other schools in the state. Maybe trying to get this one kid, and this one kid wants to go to, right? Trying to get this one kid wants to go to this school and this school and that school. They want to go to your school, but they're looking at the other school and saying, man, this school looks nice right here. This is nice. They got this, they got that, they got this. That's why you have to promote your school. You got to promote it to the point where they have no other choice but to come to your school. Promote it so good where they won't refuse. Where there's promote to the point where there's no hesitation. Where there's no hesitation. Yeah, I'm going here. This is where I want to go. I'm going right here. This is where I want to go. Where there is no hesitation. Where there's no hesitation. No hesitation. Where they're excited about coming to your school. Excited, man. I'm excited to come here. I'm excited to go to Milford Mill. I'm excited to go to Owings Mill. I'm excited to go to Newtown. I'm excited to go to Mount Caesar High School. I'm excited to go to Franklin High School. Yeah, I want to go there. That's where I want to go. I'm excited to go to St. Francis. I'm excited to go to St. John. I'm excited. I want to go there. You have to promote it to the best of your ability. And there are a lot of programs that do that. They do a good job of doing it. Coastal Council does a great job. St. John's does a great job. Gonzaga, they do a great job. Obviously, St. Joe and Calvert Hall, they do a great job. There's a lot of schools I do a great job. Queen's Orchard, they do a good job too. Some of the Montgomery County schools. But it has to be more. But there are schools that are doing a good job branding and marketing. I do believe that. But there are other schools that could be doing better. That's the key. We got to get to a place where everybody is doing doing an elite job of branding and marketing. So then we can broadcast our stuff across the country. We get to a point where they start considering us and say, yeah, Maryland's top 2 state when it comes to Maryland high school football. They're top 2. And I believe we have the ability to be the best when it comes to football. We have the ability to be the best. I do believe that. We have the ability to be the best. But there are some things that we have to do. We got to put aside the egos. We got to put aside the insecurities. We got to put aside the pride. Got to put that aside. Put all that stuff aside. And understand we're doing it for the greater good of this state, of the football community. We're trying to grow the state. The key is to grow the state. Continually grow it. That's going to require some of us to collaborate and work together. Collaborate. And we're going to have to help each other out. Ask for advice, seek advice. You don't know something, go ask somebody who knows better than you. And that's the part of helping yourself. Helping yourself is going out there, ask for help, and then doing the work. There are some folks out there that just don't want to be helped. Or to ask for help, it goes one ear out the other. Then they'll go through a situation, then they'll come back and ask for some more help. You gotta want to be helped. You have to want to be helped. You have to want to be helped. And you have to seek knowledge. You don't know something, ask. I need help with this, need help with this. Ask. Doesn't hurt to ask. Doesn't hurt to ask. You gotta ask. That's the worst thing to do with somebody who don't ask for help that needs help. That's the worst thing. Is to know that you need help and you don't even ask for it. Then you wait till it gets really bad, the situation gets bad, and then you cry out for help. There's a lot of people that do that in this world. They'll wait till a situation gets bad, then they'll start crying out for help. They'll wait till it gets worse. They'll wait till the situation gets the worst of the worst. Then they'll be like, oh, I need help. I need help. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't. Yeah, but how long? You've been going through this for years. Now you need help. I was right there. I could have helped you. Could have gave you some wisdom. It's the worst thing you do is know you need help and don't even ask for it. And wait till your situation gets terrible and then realize that you need help. And sometimes, some people, it's too late. By that time, it can be too late for some folks. So I'm just saying, like, if you don't know anything, you just go ask for help. Or if you don't know something, or something you're not familiar with, something you're not sure of, go ask for help. Plenty of people out here that are willing to help you. There's times I struggle with stuff. I ask for help. If I need help with something, I'll go ask for it. Say, hey, need help with this. Blah, blah, blah. It's not wrong with asking for help. Sometimes you're gonna need help. You can't do everything by yourself. You can't do everything by yourself. Sometimes you're gonna need a solid team. You're gonna need some soldiers that are gonna stand with you. You're gonna need that. But yeah, man, branding, that's very important, man. Marketing, very important. I want to salute to TJ Payne and TJ Payne, Brain Street Media, doing a great job. Great job marketing the city. Great job marketing the city in terms of youth football and high school football. Great job. Amazing job marketing the city in the state of Maryland. Shout out to High School Sports Instagram page. Amazing job. Amazing job. He also has a Twitter page as well. Amazing job. Good job marketing our athletes. Great job. But we need more. We need more. Those only one and two. Of course, we got Under the Radar that does a great job too. We got some other outlets, but we need more. And especially we need more in the schools. Especially in the schools. Because again, you have to market your product. The people who watch you are looking at your product. They want to see what type of product you're putting out on the field. What type of product are you putting out on the field and in the classroom? What type of product are you putting out? That's going to sway some kids coming to your school or maybe not going to your school. Marketing is very huge, very big. And nowadays with the NIL and the transfer portal, all that stuff going on, yes, marketing is major. Major. Transfer portal is rampant. It's out of control. Out of control. But again, that's why it's good to have good marketers. If they have good marketers at your school, it's good to have good people who can market your program. It's great to have that. It's great to have that. That gives you an edge. Or some other programs that may not have the best marketers. It gives you an edge. Remember, you're trying to be the best. The goal is to be the best. In order to be the best, you have to market your program as such. Being the best of the best is very important. It's major. You should want to be the best. And part of being the best is marketing your program as being the best. Yeah, your marketing team is very important. They're the ones that's selling your program. They're selling what you're trying to build. They're selling your product. You have to market your program to the best of your abilities. When you market your program to the best of your abilities, the student athletes who are in the 8th grade, 7th grade, who come to your program, no hesitation. They come join, no hesitation. It's like, yeah, I'm going here. This is where I'm going. I don't care what anybody says, I'm going here. There'll be no hesitation. They'll come to your program because they see what you're trying to do. They see what you're trying to build. They see you're trying to be great. They see you want to be successful. They see the vision. They see the vision. Write the vision, make it plain. Habakkuk 2, verse 2 and 3. They see the writing of the vision, and they see it being made plain. We are called to be visionaries. All of us are called to be visionaries. You have to market your vision. Market and brand your vision. And the reason why you must do it, because you want your program to be successful. You want your program to be successful. That's what you want. You want your program to be successful. You don't want it just to be good and be average. You want it to be the best. In order for it to be the best, you have to market it as such. Market your program. That's sounds like I tell people, market what you're trying to build. Market what you're trying to build. Go out and market what you're trying to build. Of course, I know our school, St. Joe, we do a very good job marketing. Do a very good job of marketing in terms of the programs. Crossborough does a great job marketing. Excellent job. I see them all the time. Great job marketing. Football program, we're doing a good job marketing as well. We're getting to that elite status. This message is going out for all the schools. Don't be afraid to market your program. No matter where you're at. Because you never know where you're going to end up. Never know where the final destination is going to be. You just never know. But you got to go out there and take that risk. Marketing is taking risks. So that's all about risk taking. Marketing brands, risk taking. That's all risk taking. Market your program. That requires a lot of dedication, sacrifice. That requires a lot of communication and a lot of coming together. It's not just going to be one person that's going to do it. It's got to be a group of people that are going to do it. Marketing is all about working together. That's what it's really about. Writing, marketing, that's working together. That's a team. We have a marketing team. That's why some businesses, they call it a marketing team. A team that goes out and markets their business. They go out to certain areas. They're marketing, going out to certain areas. Whether it's near the business or whether it's in a different community or wherever it is, they go out and market their business. They go to certain places and certain arenas. They go out there and market. And the key is they're trying to bring new clientele, new customers. That's the key, bringing new customers. We have to do the same in terms of sport of football. That brings new student athletes to your program. That brings elite student athletes to your program. That keeps some of a lot of talent in state. There's some kids that do go down to IMG because of the way they market their program. There's some kids that do want to go to IMG Academy. This has been a great stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. God bless. Stay focused. 3 things that you need to understand. If you want 3 things you need to understand and we need to know. If we want Maryland high school football to elevate. Number 1, we got to compete against the best competition, whether that's in-state or out-of-state. Whether it's public school, private school, don't matter. And the out-of-state competition compete in the surrounding areas: Virginia, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Ohio. We must play against the best competition. Point number 2, must give our elite alumni or former football players opportunities to be head coaches, associate head coaches, and coordinators. And you shouldn't have to have a teaching degree to do it. There shouldn't be no roadblocks for them to be able to do that. Because they know the program. They know your program. They were there when the program was winning. That's number 2. Give your elite alumni opportunities to coach at your high school. As the head coach, associate head coach, coordinator. Number 3, brand and market your program. Brand and market your program at an elite level. Remember, you are selling your product. You are promoting your product. It's like a business. You're bringing new clientele. You're bringing new customers. These kids want to go to your school. They do. They want to go to your school. No matter what school it is, they want to go there. But in order for them to go there, you have to brand and market your product to the best of your abilities. Now, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone sometimes. Or do things that you don't normally do. Probably make a creative video or something like that. I don't know, but do something that's out of your comfort zone. Do something that's going to attract the student athletes in your area to come to your school. Whether it's in your area or the surrounding areas. Do something that's going to entice them to come there. I don't know what that is, but whatever you do, make sure it is something that we've never seen before or something that's different. Don't keep doing the same things expecting a different result. Because you keep doing the same things, you're going to get the same results that you've been getting. If you want new results, do something different. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we can elevate high school football in the state of Maryland. And I pray that you guys have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Pray that the rest of your day is the best of your day. I pray that God will continue to cover you and protect you. I pray that He continue to watch over your families. My name is Malik Woody, aka Coach Woody. I'm signing off. God bless.